This is a review of the new Kindle Fire HD7, the 2014 version. After you take off the outer sleeve, you'll find the tablet inside. It's laying in this tray and wrapped in a piece of plastic. And here's a single-page instruction sheet called Getting to Know Your Kindle Fire. Here you'll find a adapter cable that you can use to attach your Kindle to the charging device or to your computer. In the back up here, you'll see this box. And inside this box, you'll find the AC wall charger. I noticed that some people have already commented that it doesn't come with a wall charger, but that's not true. Inside the box, you'll find this tablet, and I've opened up the wall adapter here to show it to you. It operates on 100 to 240 volts AC and 50 to 60 hertz. You'll also find this cable, which is a micro USB cable on one end and a standard USB port on the other, a plug. You can take that cable, plug it into your computer to charge your Kindle Fire, or you can use this. This is a UL-approved device that has an output of 5 volts DC at 1 amp. But it also has pop-up AC prongs. This makes it nice if you're traveling. You can fold them down and not break them off or bend them. I'm going to go over the Kindle itself. And the front view here, you can see this small dot here. That's the front-facing camera. The front-facing camera is classified as what is called a VGA quality of camera. And if I flip this over on the back side, you'll see a rear-facing camera back here that's also good for taking videos and photographs. Rear-facing camera is a 2 megapixel camera. Back here, you'll have dual stereo speakers. They're on the side, and that gives you good sound output. They've greatly improved the sound output of this device. On the top here, you'll see the power off-on button. You'll see the charging port where you plug in the cable that came with it. You can see it here. You have a microphone, built-in microphone, and you have a headphone port. It's one of my favorites compared to my old Kindles. This is a volume up and down control. I like that a lot because before I had to constantly use the software to change it. Here you can see I plugged it in. It immediately comes up with the Amazon logo, and it's beginning to turn itself on. And here you can see it's come on. Beautiful screen. It already has the time and the date set up on it. You also see this arrow here on the front. I'll swipe it across, and now it's asking me to select my language. Because this is a touch screen, you simply have to touch it, verify it, and then touch continue, and it's going to ask you to join a network so you can do some updating and download your apps and things. And here, because I have a secured system, it's asked me for the password. I've selected the right Wi-Fi system that I want to use. I just type in the password and then touch connect. The Kindle came up with my name. It's already been registered to me. It has the right time zone and area. All I have to do is swipe continue, and I'm going to go to the next screen, and it's already recognized me and signed me into Amazon. I'm going to ask if you want to back up your settings to the cloud. Why not? If you have a problem, you can always download them again. Just that quick. It's already connected to Amazon and ready to go. At this point, it's downloading some Fire software, and when it's done, it's going to power off. You can see it doing that and restart. Here you can see it's installing a system update, even though it just came out of the box. Now the update's installed and it's rebooting. And here you can see it's opened up to the main screen. I'm going to swipe it across, and it's going to open up and start the process of getting me started. Now that it's opened up, I can simply swipe across, and you can see it's already downloaded the list of books that I own. And this list of books is extensive. It's about 1,000 different books. It's loaded the most recent ones that I've read or looked at, and I can go in there and download them to the memory. At this point, I touched it, and you can see the apps that I own, and there are literally thousands of them. I get them every day from the Amazon free app of the day, and so now they're in the cloud. You can see it says cloud, and I can skip over here and change the device and transfer the app to the device so it's always resident in memory. If you're in a function like looking at your apps, you can either hit the home button or you can hit the back button, and the back button takes you back one screen, which goes back to my books, so you can see what's going on. You can also browse the internet. You can also set up your email. Now you can see it's asking me if I want Google and Amazon to manage my email, my profile data, manage my calendars, and also manage my contacts. Really, the only exception you have here, you almost have to take accept, and you can change this access in the permissions. So I'm going to hit accept. It now tells me that it's ready to use. It's syncing the emails already. I can also add another account. Here you can see my emails are already downloaded and literally it just took seconds. The other thing is this symbol here is to allow you to use the Silk browser. I'm going to just simply touch it and you can see it goes right to Amazon. It's that quick. I'm going to touch a tablet, for example, and you can see how quickly this is loading up. One of the things I like about the Kindle Fire is that you can read books, play with the apps in color, high-resolution screen. You can read your emails on it, and you can browse the internet. I like the Kindle Paperwhite for reading. I own several of those. Here's 2 of those right here. But they're great for reading. Matter of fact, they're much better than the Kindle Fire for reading outside. But I also own multiple Kindle Fires. Here you can see I own 2 previous Kindle Fires. First generation, second generation, now the Kindle Fire HD. I also owned a Kindle Paperwhite and a Kindle keyboard, and I've also purchased several of these devices for family and friends. I also own about 8 or 9 different Android tablets and 3 Apple iPads. I use them all the time, all the tablets, to review apps. I also use them to take photographs of movies. I love the fact that this new Kindle Fire has a good quality camera on it. It's not spectacular, but it's good enough to take pictures. And the nice thing about it is whenever you have your tablet with you, you can always make a movie or take a picture. You might ask why I purchased this over these. These are still working. One of them's 3 years old and the other one's 2 years old, and they've worked fine. I've had no problem with them at all. This one here, I purchased it because I'm looking for a larger memory, with this, which is 16 gig. It also has a higher resolution display than the old Kindle Fires did. And I like the fact that it has a much faster response because of its quad-core CPU. I just want to show you how quickly it can load books. I'm in the cloud setup. I just touch it. You can see the X show up, and it's going to scan that book in. It's that quickly it's done. I've downloaded some books. You can see them here. But what I want to show you is that this is the Kindle book, and you see this other one? This is the audiobook. Here's a nice thing about this. I can touch the Kindle book, and it will open up to the page I'm on. I can touch the screen, and you'll see the play button.
You'll see what a wonderful man he is. The Ithaca's propellers stopped.
And you can hear the book being read to me by a professional narrator. That's the benefit of having Audible. I like that a lot. Here you can see under the wireless and VPN settings, there's Bluetooth. I can touch Bluetooth, and it will come on. I can touch the on button, and it's waiting to be paired.
Pairing mode. Waiting for device to connect.
And I'm touching here, and it's looking for devices. And you can see within a few seconds, I've paired it to this speaker here. I love having Bluetooth. I like wearing Bluetooth headphones when I walk and exercise, or when I'm in the car. I actually pair this device with my car and can listen to books over my audio stereo. I've gone back to the same book. I'm now paired with this speaker, and now I can touch play, and you're going to hear it come over the speaker, and it's not on full volume. But here's the benefit of Bluetooth.
Later, the chains tensed. The ship leapt forward a bit, then came to a...
And you can see, this is a great way to listen to your books. It's a great way to listen to your lessons with spoken text in them. It's also a great way to watch and listen to your movies. By the way, neither one of my old Kindle Fires had a Bluetooth connection on them. Overall, I like this Kindle Fire a lot. It's got a better resolution screen, faster CPU, better sound, Bluetooth, front and rear facing cameras, and the internet browsing and the ease of using it with your emails is just amazing. It's extremely fast. Being able to scroll down and look at your web pages this quickly, I mean, this is really a nice feature. I'm going to rate this product at 5 stars. Is it perfect? No, it's not. There's some improvements that can be made. I list them in my written review. Things like plug-in SD cards, for example, or the ability to download applications and utilities from Google Play would be very nice. But I have to tell you, for the price, this is an excellent product. This review is done by JJ CEO. I hope it's helpful to you. I've used a lot of tablets in my time, and if you have any questions, please write me a comment and I'll try to answer them for you.